right? How am I developing my people? How am I developing my leaders so that I don't have to step in and do their job for them, right? How am I teaching them how to hold people accountable? How am I teaching them about what data sets they need to have to manage the business? Because I think that's something you talked about. And the sales team is the most measurable team in out of every organization, in every company. Every 90 days, I can measure you 90 different ways. We can produce metrics about, attainment versus plan, growth, right? How do we do in the Americas? How do we do in EMEA? How do we do in APJ? How do we do in specific vertical markets? How many of my salespeople made plan last quarter? How many of them finished between 0 and 25%, 25 and 50, 50 and 75, 75 and 100, over 100, right? Why are my salespeople who are not making plan, right? Am I goaling people fair way? Do I have the right compensation plans? So there's all these, you have a mass amount of metrics you can produce every 90 days. I don't know how you do that if you're the chief HR officer for HR, or if you're general counsel for the legal department. Arguably, engineering could do it, but they don't like to. They're like, no, don't measure us. We just build a good product, right? So, you've got to realize that, you can't just be super sales guy when you become, or super sales gal when you become a sales leader, right? You can for a period of time, but you only get so many hours in the week, right? So you can't run around on every sales call and meet with every customer and every partner and help close every deal. So if you're a great salesperson, you think about, well, how do I build a team of great salespeople so I don't have to go do that? And I could start to think about bigger picture, longer term, more strategic initiatives.